Two times now, Quintero in control of this contest. Fans, thank you for joining us here tonight on AAW Alive on YouTube. My name is Tyler Voles, and joining me on the call, of course, yours rudely, the best wrestler / commentator on the planet today, Trevor Outlaw. And Trevor, we have 6-man tag action kicking us off here on Alive. But let's dial it back a little bit. Let's talk about legacy. Let's talk about our 20-year anniversary celebration. What a night was had by all, and you can relive that night. Follow us on all social media at AAW Pro to find where you can see it.
20 years of AAW, it's hard to believe it's been that long since the company's been around, but, you know, accomplishing a rare feat in independent wrestling, not many companies make it this long, so for AAW to have 20 years, absolute legends that have come through these doors. You see the banners up on the walls, and that just is the tip of the iceberg. Some of the greatness that have come throughout the years.
And right now you have 6 athletes going at it. 6-man tag action. The team of Twist and Flip and Jordan Kross have been successful here in AAW as a trio as the days have gone on. Double snapmare now on the hype beast Hunter Holdcraft as Kross hits the ropes. Now that's perfect.
I always forget which one's Twist and which one's Flip.
Cobain and Fly with the kicks. 1 count, says referee Donovan, as 12 gauge and Nikeem The Dream coming in, saving Hunter Holdcraft. Making the tag now, Nikeem the legal man, a young man making his AAW debut out of the Louisville area. Has spent some time under the tutelage of former Heritage champion Hot Fire Myron Reed. He's one of those athletes that caught the eye of AAW. He's on our radar. He's somebody that we wanted to take a look at and see what can you bring to the dance.
Yeah, and somebody who's been on Alive many a shows now. It's one of those. This is the place where you cut your teeth here in AAW. Not everybody can be the greatest wrestler / commentator alive, but I've gotten my toes wet on Alive before, and now here we are on commentary together.
And now
the best beards in broadcast, in my head to add.
That's right. Frequent tag now made as the team of the Hype Beast and 12 gauge. Oh! Head scissors rocket launcher into the power slam on Jordan Kross. And now Kross is in a bad way. If I'm Hunter Holdcraft, I'm taking advantage of this opportunity. You have your opponent down where you want him. Keep him in your corner. Continue this onslaught. Go for the cover.
Yeah. It's not the same Hunter Holdcraft I wrestled. When we wrestled this a few months back, I'm seeing a lot more intensity from him. It looks like he's putting on a little bit more muscle as well. Really taking his craft more seriously and trying to really solidify himself here in AAW.
Oh, Cobain eats a super kick. But now ricochets off the ropes and hits a lariat, taking down 12 gauge.
Tagging in Darren Fly.
Now the tag's been made, Twist and Flip. Calling for the end, we've seen him hit this before. Scoops him up, spins him down, flippy cup. Shades of former AAW tag champ, Zero Gravity,
nice.
And that's gonna do it.
Quick work.
In 2 minutes, 35 seconds, your winners, Twist and Flip and Jordan Kross.
Kross and Twist and Flip picking up another huge victory here on AAW Alive. Speaking of huge victories, 420, April 20th, back here at the Berlin Eagles Club. It's that heavy heart of Gary J beaten.
Crowd has definitely chosen their favorite. Tell him, David. Tell him to watch his language. He's going to clean this place up.
And that's his MO. It's not just about coming to the wrestling company and being the wrestling company's savior. It's not the letters on the marquee. It's the business as a whole for David Ali.
Yep. They're treating him like he's some sort of rat bastard, but I don't think people understand. In Georgia, David Ali was the guy. He said, I need to go somewhere new, try something new, move to Chicago, and has quickly taken over the scene here. It's a beautiful mustache. Listen, I'm more of a beard guy myself, but I will say David Ali has the greatest mustache I've ever seen in my life.
It's up there, it's not quite the beard that Gary J has, the beard that I have myself. 2 of the best beards in the business. You cut yours off for some god-awful reason.
Listen, all good things got to come to an end.
God, I can't wait for your commentary career to come to an end.
Oh, brother, I'm the one saving the show right now.
That was a compliment! Speaking of compliments, Gary J with an elbow across the jaw. You said all good things come to an end. I said I can't wait for your commentary career to come to an end.
That was not a good thing. That was hurtful and offensive, and I think you need to think about your choice of words.
Oh! Oh my God!
Otherwise, you're going to end up getting chopped like that. Quintero from David.
Well, I can tell you it wouldn't happen from Gary J because Gary J flat out told me, Tyler, I like you a lot more than Trevor Outlaw.
He did not say that.
He did. He did. Oh!
Listen.
David Ali face first into the guardrail.
Whoa!
And Gary J tope suicida.
Oh.
Gary J's a firm believer that good things come in 3. Hits the ropes one more time.
Oh. David's back's got to be in agonizing pain right now.
You know, and Gary J taking firm advantage of the contest, getting the upper hand rather quickly. But Trevor, as somebody that's been inside a wrestling ring, oh my God, another brutalizing chop from Gary J.
You hate to see it.
As somebody that's been inside a wrestling ring, that's had a matchup, and then that matchup changes at the last minute. What does that do to your mindset? What does that do to your psyche?
It changes everything. It puts you in a position.
Oh my God, to do something like that.
Yeah. I don't think it really affects Gary J too much because he's coming in with the same mentality. I don't care who it is, I'm going to beat the piss out of you. A lot of other wrestlers, you take a lot of time, you got to study who you're in the ring with. And sometimes when you have a game plan for somebody and you're wrestling another person of a completely different style than what you expected, it definitely can throw you off your game. But when you're someone like Gary J, the motive is the same. It doesn't matter who you are. If you got a chest, I'm smacking it.
Oh, and David Ali throwing the referee into that second turnbuckle, causing Gary J's foot to slip.
Oh.
And his nards to crash into that top turnbuckle.
Should have wore a cup.
And now David Ali looking to take advantage of the situation at hand.
He's in firm control right now. Both of these guys are veterans. You know, Gary been in for almost 20 years. David Ali coming up on almost 10. He knows what he's doing in there.
Oh, and Ali says, you want to chop me as hard as you can? I'm going to kick your spine out of your damn back. Gary J ducks the kick, schoolboy cover. Count of 2, David Ali kicks out. Oh, spinning back kick, catches him a little low.
David's feeling himself.
Normally you want that to collide with the sternum. David Ali hit him a little bit lower, and now looking to deadlift him onto the shoulders.
Changing the game plan. Nope.
Oh, Gary J had it scouted, hits him with a knee. Oh, combination of kicks, ducked, evaded. Gary J eats a chop to the stomach and a European uppercut by David Ali.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
I have a feeling David might regret that.
Creates some distance.
Kicked right in the head.
Gets a boot in between the eyes.
Whoa, look at that flatliner.
Who better than Gary puts him down. But look at the damage has done.
Yeah.
Normally Gary J would pop back up from that immediately.
Yeah, you can tell he's hurting. You can tell he's hurting. Both of these guys are beating the piss out of each other, you know? It's not an opportunity to be squandered the position that both of these men are in right now.
David Ali has a very underrated striking game, but Gary J with a combination clothesline chop in the corner.
If David can get back control and start kicking his head off, I think he might be in a good shot. But, man, those chops are deadly.
Clothesline ducked, waistlock go behind, standing switch. Gary J now follows him in, clubbering shot to the back of the head.
Got him up. DVD in the corner.
Oh! Death Valley driver into the corner. Gary J stacks him with a cover. David Ali out at 2.
You're not going to take David Ali out that easily, baby. What a night we're having so far, man. It's been just absolutely insane in here. Gary's picking up Ali. He slips behind. Oh!
Spinning back kick catches him on the sternum. And now Ali, butterfly suplex and a kip up.
Yeah.
David Ali, you know, you got to give credit where credit's due. David Ali's brought his absolute A game here tonight.
Did you expect anything less, you rat bastard?
Back elbow, clothesline ducked. Slingshot European uppercut. Ali looking to capitalize. Onto the shoulders goes Gary J.
Could that be
Cradle
it?
shock by David Ali with the cover. Only gets the count at 2.
That was like a 2.89999.
Gary J with the fighting heart to kick out at a last second.
Both of these men are hanging on by a thread right now. I mean, from the jump, they've just beaten the absolute hell out of each other.
Now David Ali charges in, European uppercut, finding a home one more time.
I love that David uses that roll to his advantage to build that momentum, create that space so that you could go after Gary. Now, it didn't work right there.
Gets shrugged off. Oh! The danging elbow by Gary J. Shades of Masato Tanaka gets the due out of nowhere.
With a showing like this, there are no losers.
In 6 minutes, 52 seconds, your winner, Gary J.
A last minute
Tonight on AAW Alive, the punk rock prince Jordan Kross, Twist and Flip, we're celebrating 20 years of AAW. Tonight, the second time in a row, we showed you that the three of us can hang. AAW has a long history of champions, heritage, world heavyweight, and something these guys know about is tag teams.
Tonight, we're celebrating 20 years of history for AAW. You see, there's tag team champions and there's former tag team champions. Tonight, we cemented our legacy. So let's make some history of our own.
Make some history. We got the momentum. Now let's carry it. We're gonna twist and flip the whole division sideways.
Tonight, we saw what we could do for the second time, and we're gonna keep this going and turn AAW into a big old mosh pit.
Singles action about to get underway here on AAW Alive. Of course, Koa Laxamana flanked on the outside of the ring by the lovely Khalees Malia. And of course, Mr. Primetime himself, the 5-tool player, the slammer in your jamma, Anthony Katina.
I think hell might have frozen over Tyler Bowles because, believe it or not, despite our bad blood, I think I'm rooting for Koa in this one. We're seeing a different side of him today. He's dropped the shakers. He drops the bright red pants.
Oh, and he drops a headbutt directly into the jaw of Rafael Quintero.
I think Koa looks better in black, to be honest with you.
It's a good look on him.
Yeah, seen a more serious, a darker side of him.
Well, and it's a Koa that he knows that he has to, take things a little bit more serious. He's built like a Greek god. He knows that he has the body. He knows that he has the look. But now it's all about putting it all together. Now it's all about being the guy that can harness that positivity in a way that's going to get him where he wants to be ultimately here in AAW.
I'll tell you what, though.
Quintero with a drop kick takes him off of his feet. This young upstart really, really has impressed me over the Chicagoland area. Just a year into his career.
Insane athleticism and technique being shown for only a year in.
The founder of the BMX style of wrestling is what he likes to call it, that daredevil mentality. But Koa Laxamana, he's saying, simply put, I don't need anything fancy. I don't need to do flips. I just need to brutalize my opponent. I need to just stay on top of him, stay on the attack. When I have a man like Katina on the outside watching my back, when I have Khalees watching my back, all I have to do is stay focused on my opponent.
Yeah, he's not worried about getting laid, quote unquote. Now he's worried about getting paid. Taking names. And brutal elbow, shades of Robert Anthony.
Just absolutely brutalizing his opponent. And what's interesting to me is Khalees is trying to, she's trying to get the fans here behind him. And normally in the past, you would hear those chants of Koa echoing.
Deafening and distracting.
But the fans themselves, they see the change in Koa Laxamana, going to that darker side. Quintero being held up by that turnbuckle. Koa now charging in full steam ahead. Quintero goes up and over, hits the ropes. Flying forearm takes him down.
Koa staggered right now. Oh, he takes him off his feet.
And 2 times now, Quintero in control of this contest. Handspring into an enziguri. Explosivity, the name of the game, going for the cover, but Anthony Katina, Mr. Primetime on the apron.
Making sure Perch stays partial in this match.
Oh, Quintero gets tripped up by those ceremonial sticks. And a spear from behind. Koa, the numbers game of this newfound trio, paying dividends, and Laxamana picks up the W.
In 2 minutes, 53 seconds, your winner, Hawaiian Hitman, Koa Laxamana.
Koa standing tall with his comrades. On the outside, or on the inside of the ring now. The distractions paying dividends, Trevor Outlaw. It pays to have friends in high places. It pays even better to have them in low places.
Maybe I should take notes.
Now to beat this kid, you're gonna need speed, which you don't have. Your knees are shot, you've got calcium deposits on your neck and shoulders, so in-ring training, that's out of the question. He's got youth on his side, but with youth comes ego, and that's what we're gonna exploit. So what we're gonna call on is your decades of experience in this business. You've been doing this longer than he's been alive, so you know he's never felt real pain, and you're gonna introduce him to it. He thinks this is a match. He has no idea this is gonna be a knockdown, drag-out brawl. We're gonna confuse him. When he thinks you're going left, you're gonna go right. And when you do hit him, it's gonna be nothing short of blunt force trauma. I'm talking cast iron, heavy metal, pile driving punches that when you connect, it's gonna rattle his ancestors.